I'm happy to be joined today by Diego Arancon, who's the leader of AIFF 244 here in Albuquerque, and Rob Perry, my CAO, and Curtis Green, our Deputy Chief of the Fire Department. Chief Downey is up in Santa Fe today working on some things with the Public Regulation Commission. And today we are going to be signing our new contract with our firefighters, and I'm very pleased about that. It's great for our firefighters, it's great for our community. The men and women of the AFD go out every day and they really do great work keeping us safe. It can certainly be a dangerous job, but it's a job that we all appreciate them doing. So what I'm going to do today with signing this, Diego has already signed these, is we are going to be implementing a 2.5% raise for our firefighters. 1.25% of that raise will go into effect on July 15th, just a couple of days from now, and the rest of that will go into effect on March 16th of 2016. So I know that's taken a lot of work to get there on both Diego's part and on Rob and our entire negotiating team and the leadership of the Albuquerque Fire Department and folks at our Human Resources Department. So thanks to everybody, and we can answer questions if you have specific ones, Dan. But in the meantime, let me get this signed, and we'll go from there. I see 2 spots here. All right, Rob has got your spot too.
Yes, sir.
One on the back for you too, sir.
Already signed it.
For me too?
No, sir.
Nope.
Okay.
Mine.
And just for reference, we've got 7 bargaining units at the city of Albuquerque. By signing this today, we have agreements now with all 7 of those bargaining units. For the first time in several years, last year we had agreement as well. The fire contract expired. Rob got with the fire folks and signed kind of a continuation understanding or agreement, so that we didn't have any break in benefits or services, obviously, and but this gets us officially there. So, okay. Get that. Nope.
Yeah, I already got
You
that
already
one.
got that one.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Yep.
So anybody has any specific questions, we can answer those.
How would you describe the state of your relationship with the firefighters union and the union with the administration, given that, I mean, there have been contentious points over the last few years?
I'd characterize it as good. I mean, there's a mutual respect. We really care about our officers, as you know, Diego can speak about from his position. But you know, we had a hitch in the union time, and that took us a couple of years to get through that. But I think we came up with creative and meaningful ways so that the firefighters got a good end of the bargain, but also the taxpayers at the same time. And once we got over that hurdle, I felt like that was one of the big things that was a stumbling block for several years. And now moving forward, my hope is that now that particular stumbling block is out of the way, or that impasse is out of the way, that we'll have a lot easier time moving forward getting to agreements. And I didn't hear a whole lot of talk this go around about, you know, a lot of discussion. Certainly everybody's trying to do the best for their folks and their members, and of course for the citizens. But I'll let these 2 guys speak, because these 2 guys actually were at the table, and they might be able to speak a little bit more to that. If anybody wants to chime in.
There you go.
Sure. It definitely was a hurdle at the beginning. We overcame it through compromise, and it wasn't even a point of contention this year. We set the mold in a lot of ways, worked through our negotiating teams, had some great conversations, and we continue that spirit today. Agreements such as this create protections for both labor and management, all within the best interest for the community that we serve. So we're proud to be here, and we're proud to have an agreement this year.
Rob, you want to add anything?
Just, I echo Mr. Arancon, President Arancon's sentiments. I think that we compromised a lot, found middle ground where we could, try to do it for the benefit of the taxpayers, the members of the union, and the administration, you know, city government. And I think we were able to improve, you know, several components in this contract for that triad of folks. And we continue to do that, and we always, you know, will. I think that there's a mutual respect and there's a good business relationship between the 2. They have the interest of their membership that has to be taken very seriously, listened to, and our viewpoint as well. And we do a good job of doing that, I think.
I think what you saw earlier, you know, in the early years, were you've got folks that are passionate about what they do, and we had a disagreement, and both parties came to the table and fought hard for what they believed was right. And at the end of the day, as Diego said, we compromised. We found a way. And so now we can look the taxpayer in the eye, and I can tell him as the mayor that the union time's being paid as it should be, and Diego can look his members in the eye and tell them that they got a nice raise coming, and we just want to make sure that we stay